Good morning. So since there's a active wildfire just down the road from me, I figured what better time to do a walk around of this car than right now. So this is my 92 Camaro RS. You can tell because it says RS right there. This is not the 25th anniversary edition, even though it says 25th anniversary edition on the inside where the glove box would be if I had one. I don't have one. It's the last year of this body style. If you're familiar with this body style, you already know that. The body kit is factory. The paint job is aftermarket, not by me. I got this car for about $1,000. It was parked in a field, not running. And I didn't actually pay $1,000, but it is basically that much in value of what happened. So I towed it home. I put a new battery in it, and I put some gas in it. Put a new starter in it because they told me it was bad, and it fired right up. It actually started before I put the starter in, but after driving it for a little bit with really bad tires, it became apparent that the starter was indeed dying. Since then, I've done new tires. I would like to get new rears. These ones have great tread, but there's like hairline cracking that you really can't even see because I did some treating on the tire. But trust me, there's some small cracking in there that makes me nervous. The car is very rough, but right now it runs good. I've replaced the fuel regulator, the thermostat, heater hose connector, which if you watch that boring long video, you've already seen. It's if I didn't mention, it has the V6. It also has a 5-speed manual. I removed the smog pump actuator and used extreme engineering skills to move it out of the way. It doesn't throw any alarms because it's still there. It's just not doing its job anymore. And then my masterwork patch job there, and another one down there that's real good looking. So in my last video, I mentioned doing a serpentine belt and bypassing the air pump right here. Well, the belt I got did not work. It was too loose. Granted, the people... So I found the information for it on a forum, and they were basing it off of an 88 car, which was the 2.8, and did not have that. So that's the one I got. Seeing pictures of what theirs looks like versus mine, I honestly think they have different sized pulleys. So I don't know if the 90s or the 92 or something got underdrive or overdrive pulleys, but they're different, and that belt doesn't work. So now I just need to replace the serpentine belt because this one's old. This car, before I registered it and titled it, was last registered in 2018. And I got it end of last year. This is what the inside looks like. The driver's side window didn't work. I replaced the motor, which actually came with the car. Passenger side one works. It's kind of slow and sluggish. The dash, this is all destroyed, which is why we got the ugly cover that kind of hides my gauges. The tachometer and speedometer did not work when I got the car. I fixed both of those. Granted, the speedometer is not accurate as of right now. We got our fidget stick because it's a 5-speed, no stereo, because why have a stereo when you can listen to a roaring V6? The headliner has been definitely fixed by a professional at some point, as is made evident. This guy's not overly tight. The hatch does work, but not if you use the button. All the stuff inside, which I'm not going to open it up, is there and connected. So it's in pretty good shape. When I got it, it had a different exhaust. So I put the factory style back on, 1 in, 2 out. It's all right, except I didn't have any fancy tools, so it kind of hangs down a lot lower than it should, which is a bummer. We got a few paint marks, like where the paint is peeling. They did a very thorough job on the paint job, like even the underside is painted, but for some reason it's just peeling up everywhere. And then all this white stuff you see, that's ash from the wildfire. I need to get a new one of these covers. All right. Let's go ahead and start this. Got to push in the clutch. Embarrassing. Well, maybe the battery's dead. So the battery was dead. I had to jump start it, take it for a little drive though. And you will probably hear a bit of an exhaust leak, I think. Scenery of forest fire. We've got lots of smoke and clouds and ash. Probably can't hear my voice at all over all the road noise though. And it looks like the sun is right in your eyes. Also, if I let go of my little stand, you start shaking like an epileptic. Sorry to give you all cerebral palsy. Hopefully the auto stabilize actually works, huh? Windows down because it's an 80s car. If you're lucky, you might get to see some of our renowned state hobos. They camp all along the sides of our roads. I don't know if we're famous for them, but they do move here like we're famous for them. Being off is a bit deceptive. It says I'm doing 40, but I'm fairly certain I'm doing around 50, 55 right now. So you get this little false confidence going into the corners. Not that the 1992 Camaro he's about to come back, and I apologize. We'll go ahead and turn around right up here. People turn their car around, I'm sure. I've been drinking over there. Probably won't be able to use this video because of how horrible the camera's going to be. Person isn't doing this